Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about a few things. One of them being spiritual warfare and understanding what spiritual warfare is. Now, in the past, I believe it was a few months ago, where videos were circulating around about Derek Jackson, his wife, and a particular church that they were going to. And I noticed that a lot of people were being very critical about certain spiritual aspects. Now, I cannot confirm or deny whether or not that church is a cult. I'm just using this as an example to express my point about something. So, as I'm looking at the video of Derek Jackson's wife's church, and there's a part where the pastor is trying to rebuke some type of sexual demon that has been harassing some women. And a lot of the comments that I read about that, I thought to myself, wow, I guess people are really not aware of certain types of spiritual warfare. And I want to stress the point that I am spiritual. I'm not religious. You know, when I was younger, I used to be into religion until I matured and understood the spiritual aspects of the Bible. It sort of leads you away from religion. But I don't knock anybody who does, okay? If calling on Jesus helps you, do you, boo-boo. If calling on Buddha helps you, do you. If calling on Allah helps, do you, okay? It's everybody's individual choice and right to choose what rabbit hole they want to go down as far as religion, right? But I want to bring your attention to certain spiritual aspects that it does not matter what religion you're in, that you should at least be aware of, okay? And one of those things is being attacked sexually. Now, when you're being attacked sexually on the spiritual realm, it starts with a desire, okay? A lot of times it's happening unintentionally, okay? And then there are nefarious people out there, and it just is what it is, who understand this, okay, and try to manipulate, right? But a lot of times it starts with a desire. If somebody is strongly thinking about a person, okay, on a sexual level, they're constantly, that thought, okay, is sending out an intention, okay, and that intention, that energy is looking for its target, okay? So you have to keep this in mind when you're thinking about certain aspects of spiritual warfare as it is pertaining to, okay, sexual attacks in the spiritual realm, okay? And, you know, a lot of times I think we get caught up in demon this, demon that, Satan this, Satan that. What is a Satan? What is a demon? These are things that and it just never, I never just understood. Like when I joined the church, it was always encouraged not to look into these things, research these things, and that if you just meditate and read the word that the pastor had gave you, then you're all good. And if you're going to read the Bible, you should only read the New Testament because they claim the Old Testament will confuse us. Now, this is some of the silly stuff they used to tell us, right? But I've always been an inquisitive person. I said, if I am going to be, okay, equipped, okay, with the whole armor of God in order to fight the enemy, why would I not research these things? Demonology, things about Satan, okay? Why would I not research that? To me, it's silly for people to just think all they need to do is, call on Jesus and it'll be okay. I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying when armed with information, okay, and your knowledge of the Bible, okay, it's more effective, okay, if you know the enemy you're going up against, okay? And this is just something that I feel like people who call themselves Christian or any religion seem to lose sight of. Before a boxer goes into a ring with a fighter, what do? They watch videos of how their opposition likes to fight, and they memorize that, okay? This is what they do. When a basketball team goes to play another team, what do? They watch videos of how that team plays, okay, as a team, okay? Who are their star players, okay? What are they known for? What are they good at, okay? On the basketball field, okay? They don't go in there blind, right? And then they have training exercises, okay, to get their bodies in shape so that they're able to do certain things on the basketball field. So when we come to religion, why would it be any different? And that's what I like to ask religious people. Why would it be any different? You need to be armed with that information. Now, going back to my point, when you understand demonology, okay, when you understand demonology and demons being assigned to people, you'll understand that is a manifestation of someone's intention, okay? And you have to study it in order to understand that, okay? This is just something that it goes very in depth, okay? And I don't want to make these videos too long. As I'm trying to rebrand myself, I want to see what videos people like and what videos they don't like. So in the comments section, just let me know what you like about it or what you dislike about it, so that I know how to, of course I'm going to be me, but I want to talk about things that I know people are going to actually watch. But this is a thing that I found so disturbing. People are like, oh, this looks crazy. The woman talking about, some sexual demon is attacking her and the pastor is trying to, I guess, rebuke it out of her. I don't know. The only thing I disagreed with about that video is that everything should be decent, should be done decently and in order, okay? When somebody's going through spiritual attacks like that, of that nature, okay, privacy should be given, okay, to the person, okay, and you do not want to expose that energy to anybody else, because when that energy is released out to that person, okay, it no longer has a stronghold in that person. Where is it going? Where is it going? So now you're in a congregation full of people, maybe even children. Where do you think that energy is going? You know, and nobody thinks about that, okay? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed, okay? Or it seeks another host, okay? So we have to be mindful of that, okay? That's the only thing I disagreed about that video, is that they needed to do that decently and in order and in private. And then you have talks like this, like I'm having, this YouTube video, to bring awareness that these things do go on, okay? But you have to protect the energy of the people who are within the congregation, okay? Because you can rebuke all day, you're not going to destroy a spirit. A spirit, when people say spirit, all it means is energy, okay? All it means is energy. I'm spiritually aware. I'm energetically aware of who I am, okay? Okay? Who I am, okay, transcends past this flesh that you see, okay? I am an energy body, okay? The other aspect, okay, that we have to be aware of, like I said, somebody can do it unintentionally by strongly desiring a person, okay? And their energy will literally attack that person, okay? And like I said, some people do it unintentionally. Got it. There are people who do it intentionally, okay? Who understands this, okay? Who understands things like sex magic, okay? And when they attack you like that in a sexual way on the spiritual realm, they are trying to extract from you the power of and master that power of your sexual energy, okay? That has power if you know what you're doing, okay? You don't educate yourself first before you dabble in anything, right? Now, all witches, warlocks, and wizards in attendance, all real ones in attendance, know, okay? And these are European terms, okay? These things are true spirituality. These things are true religion, okay? But because a lot of people don't understand who they are, it just sounds taboo. It sounds, oogly, oogly boo type stuff, and you should not be afraid. You should seek understanding, okay? Understanding with knowledge, okay, will bring you to wisdom, okay? So people who are called witches, warlocks, wizards, whatever you want to label it, okay? All real witches, warlocks, and wizards in attendance know that I can't curse you. I can't curse you. There's no spell in any spell book that can curse a person. Did you know that? There's no spell that can curse anybody. Now, what happens, let's say, if you watch a person do some sort of incantation and you see it manifest in somebody else's life? What is that, right? And what that is called an agreement, okay? There was an agreement made on the spiritual level, okay? And in order for you to understand that, you should read the book, The Four Agreements. Before I even read that book, I knew this is what was going on, because I kept seeing certain people in my dreams, and they would always be talking to me and asking me questions. And I'm like, who is this? Why are they asking me questions? And when I become conscious of the dream, the scenery disappears. Okay, which lets me know the dream did not come from me. Okay, this was something that was constructed to make me think that I was dreaming in order to extract information. Okay, now if we're not dreaming and it feels like a dream because we went to sleep, what is happening? You see, what people don't realize is that a lot of times when you're sleeping, your body, you're astral projecting. And this is what people who do spells and curses on people, this is what it is, okay? You astral project and you whisper in your target's ear, okay? You whisper. Or you go into a deep meditative state, you think of that person, and you chant to them what you want them to say, to do, or to be. So if you want destruction for them, you send an intention of destruction, or you astral project and chant things in their ear. Because what's happening now, it's being planted in their subconscious mind. Okay? And that's all it is. So anytime somebody's telling me that they're cursed, I know that there has been some type of agreement. You have to be aware of the agreement and start to just disagree. You don't have to do no reverse spell. You know, candle magic, okay, and any other magic is not magic. The magic is within you, okay? If that's the rabbit hole you like to go down. It's not magic, okay? What does candle magic or the different things that they tell you to get in order, okay, to quote unquote make the magic happen, okay, the ingredients, right? What is that? Well, it is to impress the subconscious mind, okay? It is to impress the subconscious mind, okay? That's all it is. It is a way of trying to get your subconscious mind to believe, okay? And this is why with magic, okay, magic is 360. I don't care what anybody tells you and how they say it's not. If they tell you it's not, there is a loophole, okay? And I don't know if I should tell you, but what the loophole is. But there is a loophole to that, right? But magic is 360, okay? And the loophole can be found in the Bible, okay? That's a hint, but I don't think I should tell anybody. But there's a loophole to that. But magic is 360. It'll come back to you. This is why they tell you, they always send out warnings that if you do this, beware. You know, beware. If you go down this rabbit hole, beware. Okay? Because what they're trying to convey that they don't convey to me in terms for the reader to understand is, one, magic is 360. Two, if the subject of your magic disagrees, okay, or has some cloak of spiritual protection, you in all kinds of goddamn trouble. Okay? Because that thing will boomerang back to you like you would not believe. Okay? So you have to be careful. And when you are trying to release yourself from agreements, okay, that you've made with people who felt that bad things should happen to you, okay? When you made that agreement, okay, if you want to loose yourself from the curse, all you have to do is disagree. Just start disagreeing. I don't care whether what people pray for me, okay, or what people speak of me is good or bad, okay? Because good or good and bad is defined, okay, differently by different people. People may think it's good for you to fall into a hole because they feel like you watch them fall into a hole. So they feel it's a good thing for you to fall into a hole, for you to learn your lesson, okay? When the actual truth may be that you didn't see the hole either, but they think you saw it. So why should I be punished for what you perceive to be the truth and not what is actually the truth? So I don't agree with good or bad. Whatever anybody send me, whatever they pray for me, they're actually praying for themselves, because I send that shit right back by disagreeing. I disagree. I only agree with myself because I know what's good and what's bad for me. I don't need anybody else's prayer. Okay. And this is the awakening that people need to start to come to. Okay. That demons, Satan are real, okay, and are only aspects of ourselves, okay? Okay, everybody knows, people who are spiritually woke, quote unquote, knows that Satan is the lower brain, the reptilian brain, okay? You have to understand that, okay? There are many Satans, okay? But you have to research that for yourself, okay? And as long as your energy is focused on some imaginary being, you won't be able to see the Satan sitting next to you right there in the church pew, okay? Because they're pointing to a Satan, some imaginary figure. That ain't your Satan. That's not your demon, okay? It might be who you're sitting with in the pews, who's saying, tell me what's going on and we could pray about it. Don't tell them your business. This is what they say to gain access to information. If when they astral project, they see that you have a cloak of protection. Now they want to come as loving angels of light. Oh, tell me what's going on with you. Maybe we could pray together. The hell you will. Don't tell them your business. Okay? And like I said, pay attention to your dreams. Okay? Because they may not be dreams. It may be actually, you may be spirit walking. Somebody may have called your spirit, okay, constructed a scenery, okay? You think it's a dream and you're astral projecting, okay? A lot of us do it unknowingly in our sleep, okay? And when you're dealing with somebody who is skilled at astral projection, they can call you, okay? And if you don't know, you'll go. So it's important that we educate ourselves on these things, okay? And this is already 24 minutes, and I really don't want it to be long. But if this has helped you, please leave a comment and let me know if this is the type of subjects you want to hear more of. My channel is meant to be my opinion, my experience, okay? I don't know what others go through, or what others' opinion on this is. This is my opinion based upon my experience with these situations. Again, give it a thumbs up. It'll help the algorithm, and share the video, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment.